Hello, Wayne Roach is my name. Lead singer in the band, yes, the Strawberry Jam rock and roll band. And today we're going to read chapter 11 of Deuteronomy. I read a chapter a day. That's what I do. Wayne Roach reads the Bible. So those of you who've been following along with me, thank you. Those of you just tuning in today, well, please go and read it. Love the Lord your God and obey all his laws. Remember today what you have learned about the Lord through your experiences with him. It was you, not your children, who had these experiences. You saw the Lord's greatness, his power, his might, and his miracles. You saw what he did to the king of Egypt and his entire country. You saw how the Lord completely wiped out the Egyptian army along with their horses and chariots by drowning them in the Red Sea when they was pursuing you. You know what the Lord did for you in the desert before you arrived there. You recall what he did in Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab and the tribe of Reuben. In the sight of everyone, the earth opened up and swallowed them along with their families, the tents, and all the servants and animals. Yes, you are the ones who have seen all these great things that the Lord has done. Obey everything that I have commanded you today, that you will be able to cross the river and occupy the land that you are about to enter, and you will live a long time in the rich and fertile land that the Lord promised to give your ancestors and their descendants. The land that you are about to occupy is not like the land of Egypt, where you lived before. There, when you planted grain, you had to work hard to irrigate the fields, but the land that you was about to enter is a land of mountains and valleys, a land watered by rain. The Lord your God takes care of this land and watches it over throughout the year. So then, obey the commands that I've given you. You today love the Lord your God and serve him with all your heart. If you do, he will send rain on your land when it is needed in the autumn and in the spring, so that there will be grain, wine, and olive oil for you, and grass for your livestock. You have all the food you want. Do not let yourselves be led away from the Lord to worship and serve other gods. If you do, the Lord will become angry with you. You will hold back the rain, your crops will become too dry for crops to grow. Then you will soon die there, even though it is good land that he has given you. Remember these commands and cherish them. Tie them on your arms and wear them on your foreheads as a reminder. Teach them to your children. Teach your children, yes. Talk about them when you was at home and when you were away, when you was resting and when you was working. Write them on the doorposts of your houses and on your gates. Then you and your children will live a long time in the land the Lord your God promised to give to your ancestors. You will live there as long as there is a sky above the earth. Obey faithfully everything that I have commanded you. Yes. Love the Lord your God, do everything he commands, and be faithful to him. Then he will drive out all those nations as you advance, and you will occupy the land belonging to nations greater and more powerful than you. Hello, cat. All the ground that you march over will be yours. Your territory will extend from the desert in the south of the Lebanon mountains in the north, and from the Euphrates River in the east of the Mediterranean Sea in the west. Wherever you go in that land, the Lord your God will make the people fear you as he had promised, and no one will be able to stop you. Today I'm giving you the choice between a blessing and a curse. A blessing if you obey the commands of the Lord your God that I'm giving you today, but a curse if you disobey these commands and turn away to worship other gods that you have never worshipped before. When the Lord brings you into the land that you are going to occupy, you is to proclaim the blessing from Mount Gerizim and the curse from Mount Ebal. These two mountains are west of the Jordan River in the territory of the Canaanites who live in the Jordan Valley. They are toward the west, not far from the sacred trees of Moreh, near the town of Gilgal. You are about to cross the Jordan River and occupy the land that the Lord your God has given you. When you take it and settle there, be sure to obey all the laws that I'm giving you today. That is the end of chapter 11. Yes, I'm Wayne Roach. Good night and God bless.